Hey there, everybody. Welcome, welcome. We are hopefully back for some more of the Foreverlocke challenge. It looks like OBS is giving me the business once again today. So my apologies, but I think I'm back. I think I'm here, and so far so good. So, I hope everyone's doing well. I know it's been a few days. That was absolutely not, like, intentional. I've run into all sorts of issues these last couple days, and yeah, I kind of scheduled things weird. I didn't think about the fact that like I had particular days off last week that kind of like blended into days I took off this week, and then of course I had my little I forgot I was supposed to stream the day before yesterday, so that was my bad. That was 100% my bad. But yeah, so we're back. We're gonna have some good times with gold, hopefully, assuming that OBS wants to cooperate with me. You can probably tell by my voice, but I am very tired. My schedule is so fucked up right now, so my apologies. But I'm going to try and power through regardless. But yeah, how is everybody doing? I see we have some cool folks in the chat saying hello already, which is awesome. I see Star and Dynic and John Bill, Soul, and Arcanine. It's good to see all of you. Thanks for being here. I do appreciate it. I did the one saving grace of being gone for as long as I was though is that I had time to get the team all grinded up. Which, you know, that works out really well. we are quite we are a lot more adequately leveled than we were before, where we weren't even like technically prepared for Morty when we fought him. So now we're like more than prepared for Chuck, and then like technically Jasmine has level 35, but that's always been like hella over leveled for no reason. So we are adequately leveled for this point in the game, which is really cool. Hey Mabel, welcome and good to see you. Yeah. But yeah. As I said before, though, mind me, I am still waking up. I'm on my first cup of coffee. I am all I'm all dead. When Majo is here as well, says nothing like watching streams and doing BBQs. Heck yeah, are y'all in a Union Circle right now? I think I saw some folks chitter chattering in the Discord, like they were doing BBQs together. Are you one of them? Or are you just doing solos? I will say, just like, well, since you mentioned it, Macho, holy cow, that system is really like weirdly engaging. It doesn't seem like it would be like that fun, but like, yeah, like legit, it is kind of fun. It is kind of fun to just like run around and do missions and get big buku points. It's good stuff. Alex, I helped Laura catch a Dialga. Heck yeah! Now you're back to play White 2. Hell yeah! I'll have a good time with White 2. Star says, finally I was locked in infinite spinning loading, but I'm here now. Oh, okay, welcome, Star. Yeah, sorry, looks like it's technical issues abound today, so my apologies. Ooh, John Bill's got a change layout color. Says wants a dark blue to match the in-game time. Oh, okay, sure, yeah. So like the like this like kind of like shade. Okay, I could try it for something that complements it. Yeah, not a problem. But yeah, let me see here. All right, so I'm gonna go back to default. There we go. Okay, and then like need to shift it to blue, and then something that like kind of matches. Let me lower the saturation a little bit. I mean that's close. Close, maybe like slightly purplier. I feel like that looks about right. Yeah, I think so. Well, let me know if I need to tweak that at all, but I think that looks about right. So yeah, there you go. Well, hopefully that looks nice. It actually does look. I think I love that shade. That's a really nice shade of purple. So yeah, that works out. Yeah, let's see. Let me catch up here on chat. Arcanine says just completed the Dex and Indigo Disc on Monday. Hell yeah! I'm glad y'all are having a good time with it. That's awesome to hear. Anyway, I also need to go back into team recap because I need a refresher. But yeah, it's fun. It's fun. Honestly, like straight up, I have so much fun with it. Like, if anyone wants to do Union Circles, obviously not while I'm streaming, but if anyone wants to do Union Circles and do BBQs together, I'm down because I love how like quickly that BP accumulates when you just run through it like that. It's great. Oak says, 2 deaths today already. Stupid Darabaka evil line. Oh no. Bummer. I hope you're able to power through it somehow, Star. Just give it a couple tries. You'll get it eventually, I'm sure. Hey, Bex, welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, very nice, Majo. Very nice. Okay, so yeah, Amp here. Oh, also, shoot, I forgot to update the board. We have some evolutions. We have, some evolutions occur. I didn't even think about it while I was grinding because I was going for 31. And yeah, I got some Pokemon evolved on the layout. We now have the big ol' Ampharos even is the correct pronunciation. So there we go. There's the big one. And then we also have, what else do we have? Oh yes, we have Venomoth now. Very, very cool stuff. And I forgot to update the board, so here we go. Beautiful. Okay, sweet. So yeah, there is our new additions, which is awesome. I believe that's now everyone fully evolved. So no changes on the evolutions for the rest of the game, in theory. I did also grab some pretty decent moves via TM. So we have our Amp, the Ampharos here with Strength, Thunder Punch, Thunder Wave, and Fire Punch. For some nice variety. We love that. We have Aquarius here with Icy Wind, Surf, Blizzard, and Withdraw. Mothra here has Psychic, Swift, Stun Spore, and Sludge Bomb, so very good. And it's nice to see it. Nice to see it as a Venomoth. Clarice the Stantler with Stomp, Earthquake, Hypnosis, and Attract. Breathe the Gligar. I did give it Strength. It learned Feint Attack. Unfortunately, those are like the best moves I can give it in Gen 2, which is really bummy. So yeah, there we go. And then Danimal, of course, our starter. Looking good with Ember Cut, Smokescreen, and Quick Attack. So yeah, there's the squad. First things first, we are off to the lighthouse. We need to scale it and go talk to Jasmine. And then after that, we will be heading towards Cyanwood to take on, I almost said Clay, Chuck. We'll be taking on Chuck and grabbing the medicine and then coming back here and taking on Jasmine. Those are like the big plans for today. Although, we might be able to sneak into the rocket base as well if things go well. We shall see. I think we'll be okay though in here, to be honest, because we have plenty of levels on most of the traders we're gonna encounter. Frankly, we're to the point now where I think we have levels on like every fight in the game up until like the Pokemon League. So yeah, see, look at that, level 20. God, Johto's level curve. I mean, I know it's like a dead horse at this point. Like that, I always bring it up. Everyone always brings it up. Johto's level curve is atrocious. They want you to fight a level 30 Poliwrath. But then they also want you to fight level like 15 and 20 Pokemon like at 5 gems in. It's like, what are you doing? Good stuff. Just need to level up more. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Maybe like if you're struggling to like level up and stuff like that, Star, maybe consider like knocking out some raids or something. Getting those EXP candies and just using those to level up. I mean, that's what I usually do. I'm too lazy to trade normal. Arcanine has answered today's question of the day. Today's question of the day is a silly one. It's if Pokemon like as a franchise were acquired by a new game studio, who do you think would do the best making in new games? So Arcanine says give it all to EA, so you have to pay real money. Honestly, for real though, if EA had it, that's absolutely what would happen. Can you imagine like mythical Pokemon would become like literally microtransactions, like pay to win? Like, holy shit. It would be insane. Oak says, for question today, says, I want to work for Pokemon in some way. I'll figure out how to make games along the way. Heck yeah. You just give it to yourself. You're the game studio. Very nice. Slothman says, I don't know if I have a specific studio I'd like, but I would like them to have time to make a polished game. See, that's the thing is, like, it's sort of a loaded question, right, Slothman? Yeah, and also good afternoon. Good to see you. It's sort of a loaded question because, yeah, the reason that it's even a question at all that we have to ponder over is, like, because Game Freak doesn't give them enough time in the oven. So, like, I feel like if another studio got a hold of it, they'd treat it with a lot more respect. You know what I mean? Like, oh, we need to take our time and make it, like, a good quality product. Being an RPG, my immediate muscle memory wants to be like, oh yeah, we could see what Square Enix could do with it. But I actually don't want them to have it. I don't want them to have it because I'd have a suspicion that they'd probably make it like too hard. They're good at that. They're good at that with RPGs specifically, I would say. So probably not them. I actually think Capcom could do kind of good with Pokemon though. I feel like Capcom has like a lot of range as far as like the sorts of games that they make and like the creativity that they put into them. And Capcom's doing really good right now with like all the games that are coming out. You know, lots of different varieties of games. Monster Hunter and Resident Evil fans are eating good for sure, but I don't know. It's cool to see like so much cool stuff from Capcom lately. I think they do good Pokemon. That's my answer. Yeah, very good. Yeah, exactly. Take your time. Take your time. I mean, I had to wait a long ass time for new Ace Attorney content. So I'm just saying, Capcom's no makes me wait. Capcom makes me wait. Source says the problem with the number of candies I'm loaded. I'm just falling into the typical RPG hoarder trap. Ah, I see. Fair enough. Yeah, it's a struggle. It's a struggle. Oh, okay. So I don't know them at all, Arcanine, but okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. Also, I think the timing is also related to the anime they play. Yeah, no, obviously that is a factor. As a factor, they put too much on their docket to like slow down. So it's just like, oh, you gotta be. Basically, it's all about like deadlines and stuff with that. Which, frankly, I understand like how that is like a stressor. And how, you know, obviously they don't want to impact too much down the road just because they, you know, need to take more time. But at the same time, I feel like you have to strike a balance between like knowing when is the time to like cancel a bunch of projects all in a row or postpone them rather, just to like kind of protect your intellectual property. Like I feel like, I don't know, like. Granted, the numbers probably don't speak to this, but I don't know. I feel like the stance towards Pokemon in recent years has been like really negative, and it really sucks because like I still love Pokemon. I even like Scarlet and Violet. Even for as much as I bitch about it, I like Scarlet and Violet. I have fun with those games. The issues, it really is hurting. I feel like the kinds of problems that they're running into are really hurting the brand. Like it's making me want to play the Pokemon games less, and that is like the opposite of what you want to do when you're trying to make a product for, you know, for people to consume. So yeah, it's just I don't know. They need to like consider that, because it's like, is the anime even going to be worth making if people are losing interest in Pokemon because the games kind of suck? I don't know. The reason that it's also sort of like a oofy moment is, and frankly, I can't really stand fully by that argument, is because Scarlet and Violet did sell stupidly well. Like they look at the numbers and they're like, this is fine. So like, but I do wonder how much like, you know, the obviously the monetary gain that they have for it factors. But I wonder how much the like public perception also factors. Like, does it bother them that people look at Scarlet and Violet as like the worst visually the worst Pokemon games, like performance-wise the worst Pokemon games ever made? Does that bother them? It would bother me if I was working at Game Freak. It would bother me a lot. So yeah. Oh goodness, this coffee really needs to kick in. I'm sorry, y'all. I am struggle busting it. But at least I've got some interesting conversation to get into while I'm while I'm sipping away at this caffeine. I had another one of those like shitty sleep nights where it was like, go to sleep, wake up in the middle of the night, can't sleep, get up for a couple hours and do other shit, and then try and go back to sleep like at like 5 or something like that. And then it feels like I didn't get like, even though I got like well over 8 hours of sleep, it's like, oh, it doesn't feel like it, you know? I mean, obviously, like, it's kind of up to your own perceptions, Arcanine, but I would take a pixel-based, like, Game Boy-looking game if it runs efficiently. I think that, like, the visual identity of Scarlet and Violet is, like, all over the place. And I like the consistency. I'm not necessarily... Obviously, like, more effort goes into making the visuals in Scarlet and Violet. I'm not questioning that. But, I mean... The Game Boy Pokemon games are not trying to be, you know, something that they're not, you know what I mean? Like, meanwhile, Scarlet and Violet's got, like, it'll be like, okay, we have, like, this fucking shiniest, glossiest metal texture you've ever seen in your entire life on Magnemite. It looks, you know, visually stunning and striking. So, like, basically, like 110% effort on the Magnemite texture. But then, like, they'll have, like, the fucking Team Starbase flags that are at, like, clearly, like, cropped and zoomed and, like garbage, like, pixelation. Like, it just looks like shit. It's just like, how are these in the same game? This doesn't make any sense. Like, what is the consistency is all over the place is what I'm saying. So it's rough. It's real rough. I prefer my games to have a consistent visual identity, and Scarlet and Violet does not nail that. Very good. Slothmas is the biggest problem. Really, is the numbers don't show as you were alluding to. Scarlet Violet was one of the best-selling Pokemon games in recent memory, right? Yeah, it's under Sword. Last I checked, it's under Sword and Shield, but it's still like it's the Switch. The Switch is like insane for sales. So like, because I think that Sword and Shield is like the third best-selling Pokemon game, like period, which. Which, you know, says, I mean, not you know, not huge hate towards Sword and Shield or anything like that, but it does show that, like, them releasing Pokemon when they do factors as well. Because Sword and Shield's it's not the worst ever, but it's not great either. But yeah, so it's, and Scarlet and Violet, I think, is now the fourth, I think. I looked at the chart for it a little while back, but it also could have changed since then, because it's been a few months since I looked at it. But yeah. I'd give it a try. Oh, yeah, I'd give it a try. I don't play fan games very often, but I would try it. I would totally try it on request, absolutely. Got a highlighted message from SBS says, Dear Lydia, this holiday season I made food for the homeless. What have you done for the less fortunate lately, huh? Nothing. I guess I'm just a better person. Wow. All right. All right then, SBS, cool. So I see. Does this imply that you do it for the brownie points and making fun of me rather than doing it for like the good of your heart? I don't know. I'm just saying. That's like the immediate counter argument. This is a rare candy, right? Yeah, beautiful. Let's see. Softness says, if Minecraft has taught me anything, I don't need to have a game run at 60 FPS to enjoy it as long as it's stable, consistent frame rate. Yeah, no, I'm not even like obsessed with the numbers, right? Like I just want consistency. I don't even care if Scarlet and Violet ran at like 20 FPS, to be honest. I think it would still look like garbage, but like you know, there's no reason it should run that low. I just want it to run consistently, and that's Scarlet and Violet's problem. Is like I can play a game that like I played Ocarina of Time all the time. Ocarina of Time doesn't even run at 30. It's an N64 game. And yeah, so but the thing is consistency, because like when you're constantly dipping up and down with the frame rate, it's like, I mean, y'all have played Scarlet and Violet, you know what I'm talking about. That the fact that it dips back and forth like that's the reason I get freaking motion sick when I play that game. Especially like if you're somewhere like with a ton of grass or water, like lots of moving parts. It's nauseating. It's so nauseating to play because that frame rate is just, it goes up to like 30 and then it dips back down to 15 and then it's up to 20 and then it's down to 15 again. And it's agony. It's absolutely agony. I have to take breaks from that game, and it's not intentional. It is not an intentional like take a break feature in a Pokemon game. It's very frustrating. Yeah, like the forest. Yeah. I especially get the motion sickness around the like the water. The water especially is like really rough for me. Star says, for question today, says Atlas will be a fun team to develop a Pokemon game. Having made Persona, I believe they know what they're doing. It would have like a very chaotic energy, I imagine. Atlas games are so like bonkers. It would be very cool though. I do agree with that. Swap to Clarice. Yeah, I don't get that either. Oh, I'm so glad it's at least better than it was. I mean, y'all probably remember me bitching about it when Scarlet and Violet first came out, and for like the first like 6 months, it was long. It was like 8 months before they finally patched it and made it like a little bit quicker. It used to be to the point where you had to wait like a full like 2.5 seconds for each image to load, and it was like, holy shit. It was rough. Like it was to the point where I like, as someone who likes to build living dexes in the games, I legit couldn't do it in game. I had to use Pokemon Home because Pokemon Home actually loads at like reasonable speeds. I legitimately had to do it like in a separate application just to like do it like with any amount of efficiency. Otherwise I had to wait for each box to load individually. It was a bad time. It's better now. It's still not perfect though. It's not as good as it should be. It's just like barely manageable now. But whatever. Hello, mother. Oh shit, I keep forgetting that she's probably got like a ton of items for me in the box. Yeah. Don't let me forget to go check what she's given me, chat. Yeah, Bex, it was a bad time. It was a bad time. But yeah, like I swear, if that's still a problem in the next game, I'm gonna flip my lid. I hate that kind of problem. It directly affects my favorite thing to do in Pokemon games, which I gotta say, between Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet, Game Freak is doing a really good job at actively going out of their way to do things in Pokemon specifically that irritate the way I enjoy Pokemon games. Obviously, Scarlet and Violet's not as egregious as, like, Sword and Shield removing all the Pokemon, which, you know, I like to make living dexes, so that's sort of my jam. But then, yeah, like, the not being able to efficiently sort through the box was a bad time as well in Scarlet and Violet. It's like, leave me alone, Game Freak! So yeah, it's rough. Oh yeah, I believe it, Arcanine. I believe it. But no, it is what it is. That's what I'm saying, John Bell. That's what I'm saying. Okay, back out to Clarice. Obviously, it's not the case, but it feels like it sometimes. For those of you who played Indigo Disc as well, have y'all noticed? I'm just curious if this has happened to anyone else. Y'all go around to that like swampy area in the savannah biome where there's like a bunch of mud and stuff. Have y'all had the like straight up freezing for like a few seconds? I have. It's really annoying. I'm always paranoid because I don't have autosave on typically. And so yeah. It's really frustrating. You get it as well, Majo? Yeah, it's a bad time. It's a real bad time. I definitely like go out of my way to avoid that area of the biome unless I like need something specifically over there. Cause yeah, every time I go over there, the game will like stutter and freeze for like a few. I haven't had a crash yet, but yeah, it'll stutter and freeze for like a few seconds, and then it's just because it's trying to load too much at once, apparently. Never mind the fact that Breath of the Wild could handle that kind of shit no problem. Hell, main game, there's a swampy area that I don't recall ever running into that issue, but you know, whatever. Hi, Jasmine, how's it going? Gotta talk to you. I believe talking to her is what triggers the being able to get the medicine in Cyanwood, so that's why we came here first. Yeah, it's a bummer. It's a bummer. But it's alright, it's alright. I won't spend all stream bitching about Scarlet and Violet. It's really easy for me to fall into that trap, though. Okay. Back down we go in this perfectly OSHA approved exit method. Very good. Arcanine says just give Pokemon to the Zelda people part of Nintendo. I know, honestly, for real though, I would love to see the Zelda team take a crack at Pokemon. That'd be really cool. Oh, thank you, Slothman. I appreciate that. Yeah, we will check the box and see what she has gotten for us. What goodies? What goodies do we have? Oh, of course, Soul wants me to talk about Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Oh, actually, it's tangentially related to Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. You know how I was gonna say more lids bitching about stuff. You know how I'm always bitching about how like PokeTubers and their stupid videos where they're just like, oh my god, let's go Eevee confirm. I watched it. Like I said, I morbidly watch some of their videos sometimes, just because I'm just like, all right, let's hear your argument. Convince me that you're not trash. And then they usually don't. They usually fail miserably. But anyways, I was indulging in one of those moments And it wasn't a theory video. It was actually just like a here are all the secrets in Indigo Disc that you might have missed, like kind of deal. And there's a bunch of cosmetic items you can get, like helmets and stuff like that. They've got like Emma's helmet from the X and Y post game. They've got the ball guy helmet. So you know, fun stuff like that. But I was triggered. I was so triggered because in two separate videos, two different content creators both said that it was there's a visor, you know, like a X-Men Cyclops style visor. And both of them said that it was reference to frickin' the Team Flare scientists. And I was like, no, it's not. No, it's like, I was looking at it. They showed a picture of the Team Flare scientist on screen next to it. I was like, that's not the same visor. That's the Ultra Recon Squad visor. Why is no one, and I checked the comments and no one was saying anything. I was like, why is no one calling them out? It's not. That's the Ultra Recon Squad visors, not Team Flare. I was like so tilted. And I was just like, you can't even proofread your shit. Obviously super pedantic. Okay, so I mean this stuff kind of sucks. I won't lie. I'll take the super potions, I guess. No, I don't comment on YouTube really a whole lot, Star, I'll be real with you, but I was so tilted because it's just like now everyone's gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna get the Team Flare visors. It's just like, they're not Team Flare visors. It's clearly freaking anyways, I'm just irritated. I even pulled up a picture like just to verify. I went and looked at the Ultra Recon Squad, and yeah, I did confirm it's the same visor. It is specifically the Ultra Recon Squad visor, not the Team Flare Scientist visors. So anyway, I just healed an additional time for no reason, but whatever. Yeah, it is what it is. I forgot the Pokemon Battle Tower's not here. Arcanine says, honestly, I'd be down for an hour-long video of Lids bitching about random stuff. I'm really good at it. What can I say? What can I say? Tentacle. Ooh, hold up. Just in case I can't run away, I'm gonna swap. Go to Clarice. Oh, why is my game at nighttime? I actually changed it for grinding. I forgot to change it back. Yeah, that's a good point. At least it has a nice cozy energy. I love nighttime in Gold and Silver. But yeah, that's why I changed the time of day so that I could Stantler is more common in that grass south of Ekritique at nighttime. And it's like my #1 like favorite thing to grind against because they give like really high experience. So yeah, that is why. But yeah, hopefully y'all don't mind. I think it looks nice at night. What can I say? Okay. And we may as well fight any trainer we happen to bump into on our way to Chuck. Hey Jackie, welcome in. Good luck today. You're on the big screen. Ooh, I'm on the TV. Oh, very exciting stuff. Very nice. Slothman's heading out. Thanks for coming in, Slothman. We'll see you next time. Take care. Why not just grind in the middle of the night? I mean, I did a little bit, but you know, I don't always have that kind of availability, you know. Gotta grind when I can. But yeah, good stuff. Sucks that you didn't get like there wasn't a whole lot of like other like I guess like uniform or rather like tops and bottoms references for like other Pokemon characters, but it is what it is. I'll take the ball guy and the Emma. The Emma helmet's really cool in particular just because like that's so niche. I still to this day have not actually played that mission in X and Y. I probably should at some point. Yeah, it's such a. I think it's really cozy, Jackie. That's my favorite way to phrase it. It is very cozy. I think the music changes a little bit too, right? When it's nighttime, I think it does. I know it does in Gen 4. Doesn't it change it in Gen 2? I can't think of it right now. I can't think of it. Oh my gosh, Arcanine, come on. Come on. Okay. I'm poisoned. Go heal. Go heal real quick. But yeah, what have you all been up to on the many days that I was missing? I am curious. Apologies again for that. That was totally unintentional. How I did not mean to have that many days off, like all in succession like that. And it sucks too, because I'm gonna be streaming today, tomorrow, and Friday. And then it's Christmas weekend, so I'll be gone again. So you know, but it is what it is. Worked out. All being ill. Oh, that sucks though. I'm so sorry. Are you feeling any better yet, or are you still feeling kind of sicky? Oh, interesting, John Bell. I'm curious on the context for that, but all right, interesting. Very nice. Star says, Lids, that comment made me this close to question the suggestion what Pokemon NPC is a bottom. Oh my gosh, Star. A lot of them. Many of them. I would even argue that the majority of them, probably. There's only a few that I would really say are probably definitely not. But yeah, good stuff. Changes slightly. That's what I was thinking too. I keep forgetting to switch to Animal out from the front. I don't want Animal out front right now. Arcanist said I had to sing on a concert. I was let known of that 2 days beforehand. Oh yeah, didn't you say the last time that you were done singing for the year or something like that? I guess not. Unfortunate. Jackie says, for question today, says I want to see what Insomniac could do. What does Insomniac do again? I know that they're a famous studio. I recognize the name. What are they known for, Jackie? Okay, very good. You like singing? Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, yeah, that's definitely a positive thing to enjoy for sure. I just remember you saying that you're also pretty tired, so like you've been tired of singing lately. So I get you. Monica says I've been a little sick, been working, been playing Pokemon, standard stuff. Very good, very good. Yeah, I'm right there with you. Been playing Pokemon too much lately. I'm surprised I have not hit my I need to take a break point yet. I've had a lot of good variety lately as far as like what Pokemon I've been playing. I've been swapping, like every time I get sick of something, I've been swapping to something else, which has been pretty nice. That's right. I recognize them from the Spider-Man games, Jackie. Yeah. Okay. So that'd be interesting. I think we could expect like kind of insane visuals, because I know that Spider-Man game that just came out is really visually striking. So yeah, that would be very fascinating to see, for sure. Oh, very nice, very nice. Have fun with the new PC, SBS. I hope you have a good time with it. I remember when I first got my PC I'm using now, I was so nervous because of how stupidly expensive it was. But yeah, take good care of it. Oh, I see. Very fun. That sounds fun, John Bill. That's nice too, Jackie. That's nice too. Yeah, we like that. We like that for sure. Yeah, I love that. Just as a side, you know, somewhat related note, I still love that Ratchet and Clank. I never played a Ratchet and Clank game to be clear, but I love that all of the Ratchet and Clank games, their names are like an innuendo, or like some sort of like gag or like, you know, goofy like immature innuendo. It really amuses me. And the seeing like all of, like the folks, you know, because I think that game got like a ton of praise or whatever. Like people were talking about it for a long time. The Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. It's literally just Ratchet and Clank ripped apart. It fucking kills me to hear people say it like so confidently. It's really funny. So yeah, kudos to them for you know, getting a ton of people to say that, you know, unironically. Shit, I keep forgetting to switch to Animal. Oh my god, hold on. After this battle, for sure. Wait, is this a wild one? I should probably switch just in case. Fine. Oh, that's funny. That's funny, Jackie. I didn't know that. Oh, y'all never noticed? Yeah, it's literally ripped apart. It's It's ripped apart. What are some of the other ones? There's a couple of funny, like they all, because I think it's all the Ratchet and Clank games have a funny innuendo like that. I can't think of the other ones right now. Yeah, like going. I think isn't one called Going Commando? That one's like pretty like up front too. Yeah, Up Your Arsenal. Yeah, that's the another one. Yeah, yeah. Yep, Up Your Arsenal. Yeah, they just all have like a stupid innuendo in them. Damn it, I forgot to swap again. Are you fucking serious? Oh my god. Yeah, I'll risk it. I'll risk the runaway. Okay, Danimal. Well, then again, Danimal's really close to leveling up. Maybe I should leave it out and then swap for the XP. Whatever. Oh my god, I'm bitching so many. I'm bitching about everything. Oh my god. Okay, let's fight this guy real fast. Hello. Yeah, full frontal assault. Yes, that one as well. Very good. Very good. Yeah, no, I've never played those games. They do look good. They're like action platformers, right? Like 3D action platformers. I should check them out at some point. I just haven't gotten around to them. Yep, very nice. Okay, Swippy Swappy. Let's just get Danimal leveled up and then we can rest easy. We'll go to Mothra. Okay, and then we give him the Psychic. Oh my god, that Psychic animation is so intense. I love it. Oh, I see. So that one's not an actual Ratchet game. That's like the... Okay, interesting. Craig says, yeah, Rift Apart is, in particular is a great jumping on point. It's PS5 exclusive, right? I was gonna say, I probably won't be able to play it anytime soon. Probably not. Maybe one day. It takes me forever to get the it takes me forever to get the most recent gen like Sony and Microsoft consoles. It's funny, for the last several generations, in fact, for literally every generation since like the PS2. So like I got the PS2 like at a reasonable time, but like every generation after that, it's always taken me until like the twilight years of the console to actually get a hold of the Sony or Microsoft console. I didn't get a 360 and a PS3 until like those were almost done. I didn't get a PS4 and Xbox One until the PS5 and Series X were like already out. And then yeah, I still don't have either one of those consoles. So you know, we'll see how long it takes me to get a hold of those. Just there's usually not a whole lot of games that like really stand out to me on those consoles, so yeah, it just doesn't really appeal to me most of the time. But you know, I'd love to get a hold of one just to I have gotten to like use the fancy DualSense controller for PS5, and I got to play what's it called, the little robot game, I forget what it's called. I got to play it with like all the fancy like adaptive triggers and stuff like that. Very impressive technology. And yeah, it's you know, visually very stunning, of course, as well. But yeah, just you know, if the games aren't really that appealing to me, then I just don't really have a whole lot of incentive there. Tis what it is. Okay, and Danimal has still not hit 32, so I will keep him out against, well, I guess whatever I'm fighting here. Is this close enough to knock me up to the next level? Let's see. Clarice. Okay. Earthquake. Very nice, very nice. Nintendo consoles I almost get like really close to launch, if not like at launch. Then again, I don't know, I guess that's not necessarily true. I didn't get the GameCube for a good while into its life, to be honest. Okay, this lady should get Danimal up to the level we want. And then I'm gonna swap Danimal out from the front. But yeah, no, I get Nintendo console, except for like refreshes. Like I still have my base model Switch. I don't have like a Switch Lite or an OLED. I just didn't really see the huge incentive to upgrade to either one of those, especially since the original model Switch is the only one that's homebrew capable at the moment. So yeah, kind of have to I need that for streams, though. Kind of important. Did I get the NES on release day in what was it, frickin' 1985? 1984? Whatever it was? No, I did not. And actually, hilariously, the one huge caveat to what I said earlier is the Super Nintendo. I didn't get a Super Nintendo until I was an adult, which is weird because I had an NES. I played the NES as a kid. I had a Nintendo Entertainment Center, or a Nintendo Entertainment System, excuse me. And I had a Sega Genesis. I got both at the same time as my first video game consoles, and I played the bejeez out of them. I played Mario, Mario 2, Zelda 1, the NES port of Metal Gear, and then on Sega I would play Sonic 2, and the Animaniacs game, the Tiny Toons game, Street Fighter 2, and Spider-Man Maximum Carnage. Those are the games that I played on it, on those systems. And then I went directly from that to the N64 for Ocarina of Time, and I only had Ocarina of Time. I rented, and again, this shows my age, I rented from Blockbuster Stadium 2, and Snap, and Hey You Pikachu, and those are the only games I ever played on N64 growing up. I did get to play a little bit of Super Nintendo because they had one at the daycare I went to after school, and I played the shit out of Donkey Kong Country, the first one. So I adore that game. But yeah, so that's where that was my gaming experience, like in the early years of my life. I did GameCube came out. God, I think I got a GameCube, like, it wasn't brand new. It was sort of new. It was like I think it was like, I don't know, when did the GameCube come out? Like what month did the GameCube come out? I'm curious. I got it for Christmas, but I don't think it was the Christmas it came out. So I don't know if maybe I got it like the year it came out and it came out earlier in the year, or if it did come out in Christmas, I must have gotten it the following Christmas. So something like that. Ooh, this Sea King kind of being an asshole though. Hey Voices, welcome in, good to see you. But yeah, I got frickin' I got the Harry Potter Quidditch game, like the sports, like EA Sports Quidditch game. It was really bad. I don't recommend it. But that was my first GameCube game, wahoo. But later on I would go and get like Sunshine and Sonic Adventure 2 Battle and frickin' no Danimal, you can't evolve. You know, other actually good GameCube games. Yeah, so nostalgic. Very good, Bex. Venice says, I remember buying movies from the local Blockbuster when they were going out of business. Yeah, very cool stuff. I wish that I had been like more on point with that when Blockbuster was going out. Hold on, Danimal. We're gonna have a talk, you and I. Okay, here, let me swippy swappy. There we go. Well, actually, let's not do Bree out front. Let's do Mothra. Okay, very good. Voices says for Question Day says Rockstar. Oh my god, I feel like that's way overkill for Pokemon. Voices. It also, it's also not. I try to. The reason I chose Capcom for my answer is because I feel like certain studios have like a very particular like sort of style, I guess. I don't know if Rockstar's style would necessarily lend itself particularly well to Pokemon, but I don't know. I guess anything's possible. For the open world, yeah, fair enough. As for open world, folks, I don't know. I still think Capcom could do it, because I mean, isn't Capcom literally making Monster Hunter open world with this next one? Wasn't that the Game Awards reveal? I think. I don't know anything about Monster Hunter, but I'm pretty sure that's what I remember hearing online. So yeah, I stand by Capcom for making a Pokemon game. That's my answer. Definitely my answer. Hey Zeke, how's gold going? We've had a couple deaths, but it was early, right? It was I guess Faulkner. I think we've been good since then, right? I don't think we've lost anybody. And we lost... Wait, did we lose somebody? We lost somebody to Morty, didn't we? Shit, it's been a few days, so I don't remember. I do not fully remember. My bad, my bad. Bex, I want to see Pikachu with a gun. Just go on Google Images. I'm sure you'll find it. Pikachu with a gun. Google. There you go. Venicelis' first console was a Wii, though it ended up needing 2 power supplies before it died. It was also hacked back before Letterbomb was a thing. Oh, very nice, very nice. So yeah, like the old school hacked Wii. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I actually only just hacked my my Wii last year, so I'm still relatively new to it. I haven't really had a whole lot of incentive to use it, hilariously. Like, I hacked it mostly just because I thought it would be cool to do so. Like, the actual, like, activity was fun. Versus, I mean, I use it from time to time, but hilarious that it's just, yeah, hilariously, I don't really use it all that often because more often than not, I just emulate GameCube. And then Wii games, I mean, there's not a whole lot of Wii games that I'm really itching to play at the moment, so this hasn't come up. Hello, sir. Hey, NB, welcome in. You're slurping soup. That sounds delicious. What kind of soup are you slurping? Let me know. Oh, that's right, Arcanine. That's when I lost the Pokemon to. Yeah, it was there was a kid on the route west of Eckertique that had a Mr. Mime that killed something. I don't remember what I lost, but I do remember it was that kid. Yeah, you're right. You are correct. Monica says, I hacked my Wii U a couple years back to play Mario Kart Wii custom tracks. Very nice. I think I also hacked my Wii U. I don't like the hacked Wii U, though. It's, at least, maybe I did it wrong, or, like, I did, like, an older method or something. You have to, like, go into this, like, app first. So it's, like, it's not, like, unlike the Switch or, like, the 3DS, that's just, like, once it's hacked, it's, you know, it basically stays hacked, or at least, like, you just go into sleep mode, then you're fine. The Wii U, like, you have to, like, log in, or not log in, but, like, you have to go to, like, your Hack My Wii, or whatever the fuck it is, icon. Cause, like, when you boot it up, it's like, okay, press that in order to do hacky stuff, otherwise it's just, like, stock Wii, or stock Wii U, basically. And that's just annoying to have to click the button. I know it's, like, really silly, but I'm all about, like, that sort of thing, so, yeah. I have a hacked Wii U as well, but I just never use it. Anyways, it's Chuck time. I believe. Yeah, I think we're good to go in. We should be pretty good in here against him. We have like lots of good options against him, so I think we'll be okay. Yes, enable hacker mode, basically. Yep. More or less, that is what I got going on. Yeah, no, 9 times out of 10 these days, I'm either playing on my Switch, or I just got a Steam Deck recently, so I've been, when I haven't been playing playing Pokemon, I've been playing on that. I'm working on trying to make the Steam Deck a bigger part of my, like, gaming experience. The tricky part, right now I'm trying to work out how to get cloud backup set up with my, like, emulation on Steam Deck, so I can, like, just move between my computer and my Steam Deck, like, kind of at will. I know it's possible, it's just sort of tricky. So I've been working on getting that set up, which is really cool. Vidicel says I beat the Indigo Disc DLC yesterday. Heck yeah, Vidicel. What'd you think of it? Without spoilers, just because I don't know if everyone in chat has played it yet. But what did you think? Did you enjoy it? And that goes for anyone else actually who maybe has played Indigo Disc or is like making their way through it. How are y'all enjoying it? Okay, another one. Arcanine says, so, like, when did we start our riot because Autono isn't Scarlet Violet? I'm so sad about it, too. I was playing with the Synchro Machine, which is that thing from the trailers that showed the, like, being able to play as the Pokemon. I was playing with the Synchro Machine, I was just like, dang it, if Autono was in this game, I could have literally walked around as an Autono, and it's very sad that I can't. It is very sad. Oh, Fire Punch, ouch. Okay, we ate that up, though. Very good. Zeke said I started it, walked into the main catching area, and just went, holy shit, Rhyhorn, and I was sold. Heck yeah. Yeah, those Rhyhorns do be zooming, though. Arcanist says I beat it day 1. It was good. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Envy says I'm finishing up the decks before the final fight and I'm loving it. Yeah, I think the mechanics are really, really good. Admittedly, I don't want to like color people's perceptions too terribly much, but for what it's worth, I was not as huge on the story as I wanted to be. I think that it was a little lacking. That's just my opinion. It did not satiate the intrigue and like the like I guess like the things that were set up in the main game. It did not satiate what I wanted to know about all the details for that, unfortunately. Again, without going into spoilers, you know, just because that's, you know, people are still playing it. It's still pretty new. I wanted it to be a lot more than it wound up being, so that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. We got a shiny Inkay and Minun. Very nice, Arcanine, very nice. I'll just says the DLC's got me finally get around doing the post game. So like the main Paldea post game as well. Very nice. Yeah, it definitely has like especially the coastal biome in particular. NB looks really, really good in Indigo Disc. I think it's very pretty. Admittedly the other three I'm not as huge on. The Savannah's okay. It definitely looks like a Savannah, but honestly, I run into that problem in Minecraft too. I don't like the way Savannahs look, just in general. Like, I don't know, they kind of just bum me out a little bit. The color palette's not very flattering, in my opinion. And then the icy biome is kind of cool, especially the part by the water. I like that part a lot. But admittedly, the mountain portion is just like, it's just kind of Glasgow Mountain, but like again. And then the canyon biome is the worst because it's literally like just the same rocky texture as that like northeast area in Paldea. It's like literally the same. So yeah, not huge on that one either. But yeah, that's just my dumb opinions. Y'all can enjoy whatever you want to enjoy. Very good. Jackie says, finally got the Zygarde cells. Now I've now obtained 100% of all Kalos Pokemon. Heck yeah, Jackie, congrats. Congrats. Enjoy your snick. And he says, I'm loving the evergreen parts of the candy. It looks cool. Yeah, it does look pretty cool. Like I love the elevation is impressive. I do enjoy that at least. Also, I guess something that I learned from one of those videos I was bitching about earlier. I guess there's a part of the canyon that's like straight up like the exact same canyon from Black 2 and White 2, like from above. I forget what it's like the nature preserve from Black 2 and White 2 is in the terrarium, and it even has a freaking Haxorus in the center of it. I learned that. That was kind of cool. That was kind of cool. Cool reference. Cool Unova reference. Keep it going. Very good, Mothra. Oh yeah, the caves are fun. Yeah, I will say, especially those parts are really, really cool. I don't know, it's not, I don't think it's confirmed, Jackie, that it's like literally the nature preserve, but at the very least, like if you look at the map, like at that portion, it's like very clearly a reference. But if it is like retroactively the nature preserve, that's also really cool. But yeah, it could also just be like, oh, you literally use the exact same layout, which is, you know, neat. But yeah, it's very clearly intentional because like the layout is the same, and then yeah, at the same spot that you get the shiny Haxorus in Black 2 and White 2, they put a Terra Haxorus, the like, you know, the sparkling Terra Pokemon that wander around. They put a Haxorus there for that. So yeah, very clearly a reference, which is cute. Okay, so Mothra's a little over leveled, but frankly that's kind of fine. Yeah, exactly, Jackie. I'm kind of getting, yeah, it's like Santaloon Forest being like literally just Viridian Forest again. It's just sort of like a cheeky little reference. That's the vibe, I believe. Yeah, that would be surprising if it turned out that the nature preserve was under the ocean the entire time. Although, honestly, it's not, I guess, the worst idea. Don't you have to like take like a, do you like have to fly to the not terrarium, to the nature preserve? Like you can't get there on foot, right? But I guess it's not like impossible that it was under the ocean the whole time. Unless I'm misremembering. I didn't do a whole lot of the post-game stuff in Black 2 and White 2, so I don't really remember all the details, to be honest. I don't even remember how you get there. Okay, Chuck. Let's see what you got cooking for us. Who do I want to lead with here? I don't remember what all I have access to here. Let's see. I guess I could just stick with I guess I'll just stick with Mothra. We'll give them a break after this. They won't be able to fight Jasmine very well anyways, so yeah, we'll go Mothra against the Primeape and then Ampharos against the Poliwrath. Oh shit, I forgot Majo. Unfortunate. Oh, I should have at least a handful of super potions, so we'll be okay in that regard at least. But yeah, I probably should have gone and done a quick stock up just in case. Oopsie poopsie. Yeah, there's been a lot of talk of it, Arcanine. Admittedly, I do think it's kind of funny a little bit about the whole, like, oh yeah, like, Univa's practically confirmed. It's obviously, like, it could come, and that would be really cool if it did. But I think that anyone who's, like, trying to say, like, oh, the evidence, there's no evidence. Like, don't, no. There's no evidence that, like, them making references to themselves, to their own games, is not evidence. Because they do that literally every game to multiple regions. It doesn't mean anything. And, like, they literally said that it was set in Unova, so of course there's going to be Unova references. Just Pokemon fans, especially on the YouTube sphere, they really know how to get my goat. Obviously, next up on the remake train would be Black and White, but that does not mean that we're getting Black and White remakes next, necessarily. Although I would love it. Okay, Poliwrath. We will swappy out. Okay, everything is a hint, basically. What was it? Can y'all remember? What was the thing I was bitching about that I watched the other day that was a reference like that? It was the last time I bitched about PokeTubers. Can y'all remember? I'm trying to remember what it is now. It had me heated, though. I remember the energy that it was coming out, but I don't remember the actual context. Ooh, Amp is taking no prisoners. Oh, but there's the hypnosis. That's unfortunate. Do I have something for that? No. Unfortunate. Come on, Amp, wake up! We missed the dynamic punch. Come on, Amp! Dang it. Missed the dynamic punch. Come on, Amp! Ah! No! Oh, he lands it. Unfortunate. Ow. Okay. Whew. And I got confused. Now I'm confused. Amp! There we go. Okay. We good. That's what it was. Thank you, Soul. Thank you. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, funny how that didn't wind up happening. That was what it was. Yeah, it was. I watched some stupid video. It was all like, oh yeah, Fettle and the Dream World and Paradox Pokemon are all linked, and the Dream World's gonna be in Indigo Disc, and it's gonna be like a major part of the story. Guess what? That didn't happen. Guess what? That didn't happen. Go fucking figure. So funny. Fucking. No, like there's a difference, NB. I have zero problem with like coming up with fun ideas and like, you know, just thinking about Pokemon lore and trying to speculate about what could happen. The reason that I have like such a big issue with those types of like the Poketubers that I'm like referring to, again, I'm not gonna name any names because I don't want anyone getting harassed, but like the reason that I have such an issue with it is it's because of how they frame it that irritates me. Because they don't frame it as I think this would be cool. They frame it as this is going to happen because the evidence points to it, and it's like, no. No, it does. That's not what that is. That's not. There's no evidence. This is just a cool headcanon. And so, like, that's kind of where I draw the line with it. It's just like, don't try and frame it like this is confirmed, and because you're just gonna disappoint people. Like, Pokemon is never gonna put out something that's as cool as the fans can come up with. So, like, don't like make them think that that's possible. Don't put that into their head. Again, it's just frame it as like, oh, it would be really cool if this happened. Like, this is just an idea I had that would be really neat to see in execution if they did it. If they just framed it like in a way that made it clear that it was headcanon, then I would love it more. But I mean, ultimately, the reason that they don't is because it gets more clicks if you just claim that it's gonna happen. So yeah, it is what it is. Point is, I don't like Poketubers very much. Most of them, anyways. There's a few exceptions that I do enjoy, but those clickbaity Poketubers really get my goat. What can I say? No, it's true, Arcanine. I just don't like to say. Now, I don't want to throw shade. You know, people got to make that dollar. I'm not gonna fucking like blame people for making these types of videos. But you know, they make them, so I'm allowed to critique them. And I think their videos suck. What can I say? Okay. I don't think anybody gets fly. Even our flying type, unfortunately. So we are just gonna have to surf on back to Olivine. I grabbed the medicine, right? Yeah, no one gets fly. I figured. I did grab that, right? Yes, okay. Okay, here we go. Wait, am I going in the middle of them? Oh god, I am. Okay. Yeah, definitely the types of topics we don't want to get into for sure, but yeah, respectable Arcanine, respectable. But no, I agree though with who was it that said it here? Let me find it. Yeah, Arcanine. Yeah, I do have a really wholesome community, and I'm very grateful for it. Thank y'all for being such a wholesome community. It really does mean a lot. Always cheers me up when I'm feeling a little bit down to know that I have some awesome folks in my corner. Let me swap. Danimal, Free, and Aquaria. Let's do Aquarius out front for now, I guess. I don't know why I took this way, but we're gonna find an extra trainer along the way, I suppose. I've only watched a couple of the Birdkeeper Toby videos. I don't know. He doesn't really have an energy that I kind of vibe with. Nothing wrong with him, to be clear. You know, he didn't rub me the wrong way or anything. He had a really cool video about like a cool fancy origin dex, but that was the only one that I saw of his that I really had any intrigue in, if I'm being real. Just not my cup of tea. All right. Oh my goodness, Zeke. Vanessa, I got funding approved for my top surgery a while back, and now I'm just a really long waiting game. Congratulations, Vanessa. That is awesome. We'd love to hear that. Let's go. Indeed. Indeed. Yeah, that is awesome. Congratulations. Okay, Goldeen. Oh my god. This coffee, I don't know what it is. This coffee's not doing it for me today, y'all. I have been sipping at it, and I am not getting the caffeine I need. I'm so sorry that I'm so like sluggish and tired today. I'm trying to like keep entertaining for y'all, but I am struggling a little bit. I won't lie. Being tired sucks. So I wish I could freaking hit this Goldeen. Please, thank you. I won't lie. I don't recognize. Oh, okay. Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't play Five Nights, so I don't care for it. So I don't really do horror games either. So that's kind of the main thing. I'm just not into that. So no comment, Envy. All right, beautiful. Let me out. And now we're on the other side. We should be. Oh my god. Freaking here. I'm gonna get some speed up. These wild Pokemon are driving me insane. Get out of here. Leave me alone. Okay, apparently I didn't fight this person. Okay. Surf. Alright, beautiful. War Turtle. I like War Turtle's sprite in this game. It is very pleasing to look at. I think I've mentioned that before. It's just a really nice looking sprite. Oh, speaking of Pokemon looking really good, that's another thing I can comment on at Indigo Disc. Holy cow, the Pokemon who've gotten some like new models are looking nice. Holy cow. Have y'all seen Venusaur in Indigo Disc yet? Holy cow, he's so cute. He's so cute and froggy, and he hops around like a frog. And I don't know, they gave him a nice little like facelift and made him look particularly froggish. It's really nice. He just looks really good. I was very pleased. And like, Blastoise is thick. Like, holy cow. Blastoise is like so thick. He's like, and when I say thick, I mean like wide. He's just like, he looks sturdy, you know? Like, goddamn. Yeah, it's kind of insane. It's kind of insane. If y'all get the chance, I highly recommend checking them out. Like either like catch them in the game or like trade them in from like BDSP or something. Cause yeah, they look great. A lot of the Pokemon with the new models look really good. I'm quite pleased with how they turned out. All the starters honestly got like some nice love visually. They all look really good for the most part. Some of them look, could look better, but Yep, looks really nice. Okay, so next up, yeah, we gotta head back up the lighthouse, and then we will be able to take on Jasmine. And that will be, yeah, that'll be next on the chopping block. Unfortunately, unlike the remakes, I do not have an elevator to take up to the top, but that is okay. It's not that long. I know, yeah, I haven't done it with Varoom specifically, Arcanine, but I have done it with a couple other Pokemon with this little synchro mode. Yeah, they are, some of them are really slow. Blastoise is really slow, which makes sense because he's a turtle. Yeah, no, some of them are stupidly fast. I also got, oh god, my throat. Sorry. Oh, goodness gracious, see what I mean? Goodness. I got a good sense of humor out of the fact, too, that I, if you use the synchro mode to become Koraidon, you get to instead of being, like, bike mode, you get to walk around. You know, like, stomp around with his, like, silly dinosaur feet. Oops, sorry. Knocked over my water bottle. Thank you for the water redemption, Viticel. I was amused by, like, walking as Koraidon instead of, instead of driving around. I don't know, I just thought it was funny. It had a funny energy. There we go. There's the medicine for Amphi. Very nice. There you go, Jasmine. I wish there was more to do with it. I think, like, it's really cool, but like, you can't really do much with synchro stuff. Like, you can do the auto battles, but like, that's it. And I feel like it's like the sort of thing that's like, this feels like a prototype for something like really, really cool that they could do with it like later on, that I kind of hope that they do. But yeah, I guess we'll see what they wind up doing in future games, because yeah, definitely lots of potential with that mechanic, for sure. For now, it's just cool to kind of dick around as Pokemon. Honestly, it's the sort of thing that kind of has me wondering why do we only have Koraidon as a ride Pokemon, considering that like now we effectively have like all these like, you know, playable like movable models that, you know, just slap the player on top of one of them and call it a day. We could have had a lot of really cool ride Pokemon in this game, in Indigo Disc, or not even Indigo Disc, just in Scarlet and Violet in general, like base game. I hope that they make that like any Pokemon that it like could theoretically be ridden on, if they made it rideable in Gen 10, that would be fucking insane and cool. I would love that so much. That would be so stinking cool. Obviously, like ones that are too small, yeah, no, not like Flabebe, no. But like any Pokemon that is like, you know, the right size for it, I would love to see that if they made those rideable. Yeah, I would love that. Okay, so I'm gonna do Clarice out front for the Magnemites, and then yeah, we'll knock out the Steelix hopefully with I guess Aquarius. Yeah, I think that should be fine. Yep, I think that should be fine. I think Bulbasaur would be like too small, but like I would say that like any Pokemon that's like yeah, of the size that the player could feasibly ride on them, or like hang on their back or something. I don't know. They can do something. They can do something cool with it for sure. There's potential. I know, yeah, we're almost in double-digit generations. I know, it's kind of crazy. I wonder if they'll do something like really fancy for Gen 10. I guess we'll see. Here comes another Magnemite. Beautiful. There we are. Clarice is crushing it. I guess I could theoretically stay in with Clarice, but Steelix is physically defensive, so I should probably hit it on the special side. Okay, so yeah, we will swap to Aquarius. Can we one-shot with the Surf? I guess we'll find out. Yeah, alright, so I'll believe it when I see it. Yep, I'm sure. I'm sure. There we go, Jasmine goes right down. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Yeah, no, I agree. That one is also weird. Just, yeah, the fact that you can only ride Koraidon is bizarre. I think it would be really cool if you could have had other options. Yeah, no, honestly, that's what I'm saying is, like, this synchro thing is kind of making me think, like, that could be really cool addition to Gen 10. Ride any Pokemon that, like, makes sense to be able to ride. Like, that would be so huge. Like, basically all fully evolved Pokemon would be rideable. Either where you ride them like a horse, or like they carry you, or you like hang on their back, or you know what I mean, like whatever like individual animations you would need for each of them. Just like, yeah, like do it that way. That'd be so freaking cool. Yep, I would love that. Also, I forgot to put both of these gym badges on the layout, so I'm gonna do both of them now, I guess. My bad. Acquire the Storm badge, acquire the Mineral badge. And there we go, look at that. That looks nice. I mean, Let's Go had some, but admittedly there were still like a good amount of Pokemon that like could have very easily fit into that Majo that Let's Go did not take advantage of. So like imagine like riding around on like Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. Like that would have been rad, but you can't. I know, yeah, we destroyed Jasmine. It was easy. And we had a really good team for her, to be fair, this time. Unfortunately, you cannot, Vindicel. That has already been confirmed. You can only ride on the Koraidon and Miraidon you get as part of the story, and that Miraidon and Koraidon cannot be transferred out of the game, unfortunately. So, not an option, I'm sad to say. I was gonna say, we're a little on the early side, but I do think I'm gonna go ahead and end things off here. We've got 2 badges in hand, which is great. We will be making our way towards the Rocket Hideout next, which is a sort of a lengthy sub-dungeon sort of deal. I'm feeling really tired today. I can't really tell y'all why. I mean, obviously my sleep schedule's been kind of funky, but just in general, I just not feeling great. I won't lie. And the caffeine is not hitting me like at all. So I still feel like I just woke up like a few minutes ago. Maybe I'm still like sick. Maybe I'm getting sick again. I don't know. But I am gonna go ahead and call it here. Thanks for coming today, though. Lots of fun. Good to be back. You know, for what it's worth. It's good to be chatting with all of y'all again. I do love chatting. But yeah, so I will be streaming tomorrow and Thursday. So I hope you will join me for that. 1 p.m. Pacific time on both days. And then it'll be Christmas weekend. So yeah, in any case, I will see you all tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific time. Hopefully, I'll be in a little bit of a better mood, and we can make some more good progress in Pokemon Gold. So yeah, I will go ahead and head on out. So thanks everybody for coming. I will see you all tomorrow. Take care.